Hi, I'm Olivia Bronwyn, and this is a year in the life of a student, indie, filmmaker. Jeez, sorry, I couldn't help it. This is a less sleep-deprived version of me, here to fill in the gaps for whatever info I missed. There you go. Starting off strong, January 2025, I co-hosted Humber's documentary screening, which celebrated the accomplishments of the 2024 documentaries. Shout out to my co-host Armin, who was actually my first friend at Humber, which showed Be Kind, a documentary that I wrote, directed, and edited. Be Kind features the Circling Hawk Honey and Meadery, which we filmed at in the fall of 2024. We had our Working at Heights certification training, and then I finished my first draft of In Utero, which has since seen many, and put on my producer's hat for Places in 5, which we started pre-production for, and location scouting. We did our casting, where we met Sanvi, our lead actress. February. Pre-production hit us hard for Places in 5 as we had to prepare a studio build for our dressing room, but nothing could have hit harder than the snowstorm that came the night before filming. So in a sheer panic that the school was going to be closed the next day, we stayed overnight in the studio. We had 2 days in studio and then made our way to our location at the theater. I feel very successful about this production. Places in 5 was the first of all of Humber's SSPs to be filmed, or scripted studio projects, and so for a lot of people it was the first opportunity working in their respective roles. I really felt that we created an environment for people to make mistakes and learn and grow and have such a good time doing it. Such good vibes all around. In the middle of production, we somehow managed to film Backstage Banter, which is a behind-the-scenes skit that I edited for our interstitial. And then on the last day of filming, my live twin and I choreographed the bows that we did for our end credit scene. I worked as a weapons handler for Please Hold, a sustainability coordinator for the women's room, and moved into March with Space Baby, which I was an art PA on. And that wraps SSPs. The rest of March was spent in post-production. We got to do a lot of fun stuff for Places in 5, post-sound-wise, incorporating a loop group of our audience for the theater. April, the month of pitches, I pitched 3 projects to be funded by Humber, two of which got selected. Mother Nature, which I ended up directing in the fall.
Hi everyone, I'm Jade, and I'm here to pitch today Mother Nature, the script I wrote. Alongside me I have my producer Dana and my director Olivia, so let's get right into it.
As well as Turn Her Up, a PSA made in association with the Women's Health Coalition that I'm producing in the winter of 2026. I am so excited for Kira to direct this. She is so passionate about advocating for female voices and women's health issues. At the end of the term, on top of all the projects that have been selected, I pitch an additional film for Humber to fund, which is now titled Planting the Seeds. It's a behind-the-scenes documentary of all the sustainable initiatives that the students are making, as well as connecting with industry professionals to learn more about the issues and sustainability in the film industry. And we get Greenland. No, and finishing off the school year with the 2025 SSP screening, which your girl co-hosted again.
Very, very psychologically draining SSPs were made by me and you. We're making a film in 48 hours.
May we keep things going with a 48-hour film challenge, which I acted in. And finished off the month celebrating my 27th birthday, filming for Fashion Art Toronto's Spring 2025 season.
Yeah. Go put on your dancing shoes. Baby, feel the rhythm, feel the groove, we locked in. Know you feel it too when we move in lockstep. Like to hit the club, don't you tell me you a saint. Tell you what it was, don't you tell me what it ain't. Think I need a break, gotta hit the town when I'm close. Knowing every sound that I spoke. Knew that we could make it when she told me she was down for the slope. So you down till we come up on the coast. Show me how you move when you're green. Got my my first wish, let's groove for the genius. Bring your attitude in the room, make it steam. Ergonomic swing, gotta let in all the breezes. Yeah, I'm a passport vet, had a stamping on the chest. More round set, now it's commas on the check. Where we both started, this don't even make sense. If you like it, I like it, I'm loving Mercedes.
Okay, stay with me. We are going to flash forward to November, where we return to Fashion Art Toronto Fall and are doing some vertical filming.
Just hold it down, I'll keep you around. Just do it how I love it, just do it how I love. 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 Just do it how I
June, we go into pre-production for Intoxicated, which was the third film that I had pitched for Humber. We made a proof of concept hoping for some funding, Adam and Felipe doing nothing in the background. And Pride, we go to the Pride Parade in Toronto hoping to secure some funding as well as looking for our cast. I attended the Alternative Film Festival, where Checkmate won Best Mystery/Thriller Short. Checkmate was the first short I made with Humber, and it introduced me to my very talented actress Jess, as well as the Couch Film Festival, in which I was recognized for Best Director for Be Kind. And then a few handful of us decided to go on a camping trip, which I'm happy to say that after arriving and wanting to make a whole video out of it, I decided to put my camera away, except for on day 2, when my nephew was born, which marks the first day of what will become a full year of filming the first year of his life. This has been by far my most cherished project. July. I did some ADR voice acting for Love.exe. We did casting for Intoxicated, where we meet Zara, one of our leads. I see Daniel at the studio to record our studio song. Scheduling calls with Armin, my first AD, who was clearly overwhelmed with my number of shots. I write The Second Coming and make my website, which is now 10 projects unupdated. We do casting for Going in Blind, which I'm producing alongside of Jared directing. We meet Mika and Jose, our cast. And then less than a week to shoot, my lead actress for Intoxicated drops the project, so we decide I'm gonna play the part.
What do we think?
That's a wrap on Intoxicated!
And then we filmed Going in Blind, which I produced, as well as got a little extra acting moment in. And on the night we wrap, I have an extra ticket to go see the Black Keys, so it turned into a director-producer outing in celebration. September. We go into post-sound for Intoxicated, and my attention then begins to shift to directing Mother Nature. Mother Nature is a project I think I'll always hold very dear to me. It's come at a time in my life where I felt very present in becoming the person and director that I aspire to be. We jump right on board with the location scouting, which we secure at the Painted Ladies.
For space, we're gonna follow him behind her. This is all gonna be handheld, blah blah blah. She's like,
As a part of Toronto Climate Week, I did some content creation for the We Create Our Futures event, which was filmed at the CSI, or Center for Social Innovation. And for their open mic, I perform a poem that I wrote for Dear Me at a Quarter Century.
To fight all of her faithless assumptions that there aren't more just like me fighting to be freed of insecurities and overconsumption. Thank you.
We have casting for Mother Nature, where we met 2 of our stars, Noelle and Heather. For Planting the Seed, I rallied groups of Humber students for 2 events, the Re-Scene Mixer at Wiseacre Rentals, hi Director Joseph, and the Remarket event at the St. Lawrence Market. While we're there, I run into Jess, who is also with the Waste Reduction Group at St. Lawrence. She introduces us to the TerraCycle cigarette recycling system that they were product demoing, which thanks to her makes its way onto the set of The Honey Badger in November, which I am the sustainability coordinator for. And then Be Kind gets invited to the Wild Sound Environmental Film Festival, where my girl Jenna, my DP, and I get to talk about the film.
We've got 2 other filmmakers in a sweatshirt sitting in the audience with us.
I had the pleasure of filming the wedding of my lifelong friend Nicole, as well as being a part of her bridal party. October. Lots of camera tests and planning for Mother Nature as we're weeks away from production. Again, the first project to shoot. I introduce our watermelon heads for our crew pictures. And we have a blocking practice for directing class, featuring a very serious prof. On the topic of sustainability, I was selected to be a Green Film School Alliance ambassador for Humber, and my first initiative was to introduce a 3-tier trash trolley for all of Humber's student productions, which makes its way onto the set of Mother Nature. Shout out to Felipe for all of the drone footage, which if not for him, we wouldn't be able to film a scene where Kira actually had to body double for Judy. Oh, bye drone. And then my cousin Julia gets married, which I have the pleasure of filming her and her partner John's wedding, who were both 2 stars of Be Kind. And that is not even half the month. We finished wrapping on Mother Nature, followed by 4 other Humber productions I was a part of. Room 206, I was a sustainability coordinator for. Poser, I was a PA for. He Hath Risen, I did BTS for. And The Honey Badger, which I was also the sustainability coordinator for.
Yes, precisely. Whoa. What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to take my job? Is that what you want? Olivia, what are you doing here? Olivia, what do you have to say to the cameras? Olivia!
So this is me walking down to a very much needed set vibe, where I got to chill in the woods for a few days high, like on cloud 9. Like making film green again. November, I get to star in as well as assist the art team for Super Date, and I of course sneak a little moment to film some sustainability content for, which wraps up all of Humber's capstone film. The next day we go to Rethink Resource to film an interview for Planting the Seed. We interview Shane, who showed us around the facility and introduced us to some new innovations in the industry. I get to be the BTS photographer for the PSA Support Queer Spaces, as well as the sustainability coordinator for the PSA Sentenced to Survive. Insert Fashion Art Toronto Fall here. And we finish off November with the Sustainable Production Forum, a fantastic event. We had the pleasure and opportunity to film for Planting the Seed. We get to interview a fantastic selection of change makers in sustainability, including Zena, Amber, Elsa, Samantha, Yolanda, Mary, and Sky. Finally, December is here. We have camera tests and shoot an interview with Ontario Creates for Planting the Seed, where we got to have Jessica come interview at our North Campus. We do camera tests for The Second Coming, and finally get to screen Intoxicated for all of our friends at Humber.
My name
name is Olivia Bronwyn, and I'm the director and one of the actresses in the costume.
Amazing. And what was your favorite part about working on this project, Liv?
Probably feeling the support of so many individuals who have made this experience memorable beyond belief. I am intoxicated by all of you. On the night of the screening, one of my actresses for The Second Coming, which we were supposed to film the next day, got sick, so I used the opportunity as the very last day of classes to come into the school and film in the studio for Dear Me at a Quarter Century, which is another documentary I've been working on for maybe 2 years now, but we are wrapping things up finally. Dear Me at a Quarter Century is a reflection on womanhood, on beauty, and in this piece, on the weight of consumerism in the eye of self-love. Casting calls go up for 2 PSAs that I'm the casting director for, one being Listo Callisto, and the second, The Cons of Cannabis with Cam H, which sees many days of auditions. Which brings us to today, December 22nd, 2025. December 30th, 2025. It's taken me so many more days to edit this than I was anticipating, but in doing so, I've been able to spend the last week of the year really reflecting on all of the memories and opportunities that I've been blessed to have. And all of the amazing people that I've been able to share it with. So here is to a fantastic end of my 2025 with so many people. With so much life to live, so much love to give, and film to capture all of it.